See this man right here? The one hooked up to an oxygen tank being wheeled into the courthouse, which has an entrance that isn't exactly wheelchair friendly? His name is Terry Jon Martin, and well, he's the guy who stole these. The ruby red slippers that Dorothy wore in that Wizard of Oz movie that came out like 85 years ago. These things had been on display at the Judy Garland Museum in Minnesota. She's the actor who played a character who wore shoes, a major plot point in the film. And in 2005, these slippers got swiped. The FBI got involved because the shoes had been insured for $1 million, but had also been appraised at having a value of $3.5 million. Even StockX doesn't get that crazy. And as one of the 4 remaining pairs of shoes from this movie, these things were considered to be one of the most recognizable pieces of American film memorabilia. Who knows how much that sex Bible from American Pie will be worth in 2084? Stay tuned to your news refresh in 60 years to find out. Anyway, these slippers were missing for more than a decade, but the FBI was able to get them back in 2018 after someone tried to claim the insurance reward on them. Well, as it turns out, Terry here is an old mobster who spent some time in the clink. And years back, according to the Associated Press, an old mob associate convinced Terry these things were worth $1 million because they were covered in real jewels. They aren't, the rubies are made of glass, but Terry went ahead and stole them anyway, as part of what's described in a court memo as one last score. That's about as mobster as it gets, but Terry is a reformed mobster now. And last year he pleaded guilty to 1 count of theft of major artwork, an object of cultural heritage from the care, custody, or control of a museum. Makes sense now, but keep in mind Terry claims he didn't know these shoes were culturally significant when he stole them because he'd never seen the movie. Yes, he had never seen The Wizard of Oz. Don't take him to Wicked because he might not get the references. Anyway, Terry's 76 years old now and his health is in decline. And after prosecutors argued against jail time for him, on Monday, a judge sentenced him to a year of supervised release and asked him to pay around 23 grand to the museum. And now that he'll be able to live out the rest of his days as a free man, he should at least find the time to rent the Wiz or something.